Just get on the factor, and out of nowhere, Paramount just yesterday they dropped a bunch of stuff for us, a bunch of movie news about upcoming products, and a lot for Paramount Plus too. So I thought I'd talk about it. Now I'm not a huge fan of everything that I was mentioning here, but some of the stuff I am very big fan for. It's one of my favorite things of all time. One of these things is that they announced, and one brings back childhood memories like nothing ever has else before. So let's get into everything that they have announced. So I guess we'll begin with the top of the list. A Quiet Place 3. Now I'm not seen either Quiet Place movies. I've heard they're good. I have not seen them. Not a fan of them, but I thought this was big enough for me to talk about on the channel. So Quiet Place 3. And there's a spin-off coming out. So two Quiet Place movies, 2023, 2025. So if you guys are excited for that, then I'm glad. And what in the comments below, all you Quiet Place fans, are you excited? Moving on, we have Star Trek 4. Now, I'm not sure about this, because, I know that Star Trek 4 was announced. Paramount announced it. But I've never seen an episode of Star Trek. I've never seen a full episode of Star Trek. I've never seen Star Wars or Star Trek. I've never seen Star Trek. I'm not a fan. I know nothing about the franchise. Absolutely nothing. So, it's supposed to take place around a 2009 reboot. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Apparently they want to scrim Hemsworth, Thor. So comments below. Do you guys are excited for Star Trek 4? Now, one I was excited for was Sonic 3 and a Knuckles spinoff. I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. I know a little bit about the games. I've never played one of the games. Sadly, I know that's actually really sad. But I did enjoy the first Sonic movie, and it has nostalgia value for me because it was the first one I saw before the lockdown happened. So for like almost 2 years, it was the only movie I saw in theaters. So I'll always have those memories of the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And Sonic the Hedgehog 2 looked really good. It looks really good because in April, same month my birthday. In fact, just a couple days before my birthday, April 8th and April 15th. So it'll be a nice little birthday present for me. Of course, if the corona is not too bad. So yeah, they announced Sonic 3, which I have to Paramount's a lot of faith in Sonic 2 if they already announced Part 3, and a Knuckles spin-off series on Paramount Plus. So I will probably actually be checking that out, and that's probably a good reason to reinstall Paramount Plus. Because below, what do you guys think about Sonic 3 and a Knuckles spin-off? Are you guys excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Next off, they announced 4 Transformers movies. I'm not joking. 4. 4. I'm not sure what they all are. I know one of them is the upcoming Rise of the Beast movie. I'm not sure what that is, but I've heard other YouTubers talk about this movie. I'm not a Transformers fan. I've never seen the Transformers movies. I'm not a fan of Transformers. So, to the pinch of salt, yeah, 4 Transformers movies have been announced. Are you Transformers fans excited about this? Next of all, the one that brought my childhood. There's a Blue's Clues movie happening. If you guys don't know, I love Blue's Clues. That movie was the movie. That series was literally my childhood. I love Blue's Clues, and the first 2 hosts, Steve and, oh my gosh, how can I not remember the second guy's name? But and the little video they uploaded, I think last year on something, it had all 3 Steves in it. I have not watched the new Blue's Clues, but it does look good, and I might check it out since this new movie's coming out. I'm not sure if it's theatrical or it's going to Paramount Plus. It's one of the two. Basically, in this film, it'll have the return of all 3 Steves and Blue in one film, trying to get a Broadway show, and that is like some No Way Home stuff right there. Seeing all 3 Blue's Clues in a movie. Did I say all 3 Blue's Clues? All 3 like Blue's Clues hosts inside a movie. It doesn't get much better than that. It honestly doesn't. Because I got excited for the Blue's Clues movie. Next of all, they'll be doing 2 things with Dora. One of them will just be, I think, a series on Paramount Plus. I think another one will be sort of in the same genre, the live-action Dora the Explorer movie. I did love Dora as a kid, of course. I've not watched the live-action Dora the Explorer movie. Was it good? In the comments below. If was that a good movie, I might check it out. So yeah, so they're going to do another live-action Dora movie. That's basically what you need to know. So, all you Dora the Explorer fans. Most of you are probably adults watching this. All you Dora the Explorer fans, are you excited for a new or continuation of the live-action Dora films? Now this, I think I've heard the name before, Teen Wolf. Not sure what that is. I know, like, I sound like a kid of my modern age. I don't know what Teen Wolf is, excuse me. But apparently they're making some sort of movie on Paramount Plus, and it will also tie into, like, a series on Paramount Plus. Now, I'm not sure what it is, but are you Teen Wolf fans? Are you excited for this? Next of all, one that kind of really caught me off guard. 4 SpongeBob movies. This actually really caught me off guard because we just 2020 we got Sponge on the Run. I think it was either 2020 or 2020. Got Sponge on the Run, which I didn't really love, and now that they've announced 4 SpongeBob movies, 1 theatricals, that actually does make me happy, and the other 3 going to Paramount Plus makes me think SpongeBob's dying. That's honestly what it makes me think of. Cosplay, are you SpongeBob fans excited for more SpongeBob movies? Next of all, my favorite franchise of all time. Now, my favorite movie is 9. My favorite game is FNAF. But my favorite franchise will always be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I will always love this franchise. I will always love it no matter what. And most of the reincarnations I've always loved, except for Rise, which I actually probably need to check out since the movie's coming out this year, and I probably will actually. And if I do get a chance, I will probably like it. So I would sit by that there's not been a bad reincarnation of TMNT. I almost said TNT. Excuse me. But they announced 5. Well, they announced 4, but we know there's 5 TMNT movies in the works. 1 is for 2023, and it's going to be kind of the 10-7 movie, which I actually am a fan of. So that actually makes me happy they're going to come back to there. It's going to be directed by Seth Rogen. A new actor I've kind of discovered recently this year. He's pretty good if I say so myself. So I think this movie, we got some concept art of the turtles. Now they look, the turtles design is very important for our turtles film. My biggest criticism with the Michael Bay films, the turtles looked awful, and I will stick by that forever. Not saying the films were completely bad. Again, I don't think there's been a bad turtles reincarnation, but I do think the turtles were awful. They look like trash, in my opinion. And my opinion matters. So I actually really like to look at these turtles. They're supposed to be teens. They're going to be teens, and that, I'm thinking to myself, how has this never been done before? Like in a movie, how have they never made a movie where the teenage Ninja Turtles are actually teens? To me, this just makes sense. So they're scrawny, they don't have muscles, and that's so unique to... No other reincarnation of the Turtles has been done like this before. So to me, that's really unique, and I love that. I can't wait for this week. I love Turtles, and they announced villain solo movies or something like that. Us Turtle fans are not sure. We're freaking out, but there's villain solo movies or something like that, and that makes me go, what? And I'm not saying I'm not happy for that, because that's a unique spin. And they're all going to Paramount Plus, except for the theatrical 2023 Ninja Turtles movie by Seth Rogen. That one's going theatrical, but the rest of these are going to Paramount Plus. I'm just thinking to myself, also, there's a live-action one that works with an SNL crew member. But I'm just thinking to myself, I should be mad, because they're milking the Ninja Turtles at this point. At least that's what it seems like it right now. But at the same time, it's the TMNT. I can't be. Well, Constable, what do you guys think of all the movie news? What are you guys most excited for, least excited for? If you guys even heard some of the stuff in this, I doubt, like, there's going to be one person out there that's like, I've never heard of that. I know there's not going to be like, no one's never heard at least more things in this. Okay, so what are you guys most excited for? Because I am most excited for Blue's Clues and probably TMNT. Again, I love those two, and that's going to be fun to see. That really is. But, guess now, bye-bye, Scared on Thacker.